Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, I'm going to walk you through fixing one of the most frustrating issues in OBS Studio, when display capture just refuses to work. So if your screen won't show up in OBS, or you're stuck with a black screen, stick around. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to troubleshoot and solve the most common display capture problems and get back to streaming or recording without missing a beat. Let's dive straight in. First up are the basic fixes. Sometimes OBS gets a bit fussy with permissions, so the very first thing I recommend is running OBS as an administrator. To do this, just find the OBS shortcut on your desktop or in the Start menu, right-click it, and choose Run as Administrator. This simple step gives OBS all the access it needs to talk to your display drivers properly, especially on Windows. If you're wondering why this matters, think of it like giving OBS a VIP pass to all your system resources. It can help bypass little glitches that might otherwise block display capture. Next, give OBS a quick restart. It might sound obvious, but closing OBS completely and reopening it can be surprisingly effective. Sometimes minor errors or temporary hiccups build up during long sessions, and just restarting clears things out, kind of like refreshing a browser when a web page won't load. And if that doesn't do the trick, I suggest restarting your entire computer. It's a quick way to fix temporary system glitches, especially if you've installed updates, changed display settings, or used any graphics-heavy apps recently. Now, let's talk about graphics and display settings, because this is where a lot of display capture problems happen. Your first move here should be to check your graphics card drivers. Outdated drivers cause all sorts of quirks, so head over to your GPU manufacturer's website, whether that's NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel, and grab the latest driver for your card. Installing updates isn't just about performance, but also ensures compatibility with OBS and your operating system. While you're tweaking system settings, you'll want to disable a couple of gaming features in Windows. Go to Settings, then Gaming, and flip off Game Mode. Game Mode is meant to boost gaming performance, but sometimes it interferes with apps like OBS and prevents display capture from working properly. While in the same gaming menu, turn off the Xbox Game Bar as well. It's a handy overlay for recording games, but just like Game Mode, it tends to conflict with OBS's display capture, so it's best to keep it off while you're streaming or recording your desktop. If you're on a laptop or a dual GPU desktop, pay close attention to the graphics settings. With dual GPU systems, Windows might run OBS on your weaker, integrated graphics instead of your powerful, dedicated GPU, and that can cause a black screen in OBS. To fix this, go to Windows Settings, choose System, then Display, and scroll down to Graphics Settings. Click Browse and find the OBS Studio executable. By default, it's usually in C/Program Files /OBS Studio /bin -64-bit and called obs64.exe. Add it, click on it, then choose Options. Make sure you select Power Saving. This forces OBS to use the integrated GPU, which is what display capture needs to work on most systems. Hit Save, and then restart OBS. Finally, let's adjust a key setting inside OBS itself. Head over to OBS, open Settings, go to the Advanced tab, and look for Enable Hardware Accelerated GPU Scheduling. If this is enabled, uncheck it. Hardware acceleration can sometimes cause compatibility problems with display capture, especially on certain graphics cards. Once you've made that change, restart OBS and see if your display is showing up properly. If you follow these steps, you'll usually fix display capture problems in OBS Studio. Some steps may take a few moments, and don't worry if you need to try them more than once. The right setting can be different for every computer setup. If you got your display capture working, or if you have any questions about OBS or streaming setups, drop a comment below. I'd love to help you out, and your feedback helps others too. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you, and subscribe for more practical tutorials. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your streams.